Hey everyone, welcome back. So this is the practice test number 2, which is replica sets. Let's jump straight into it. So the first question says how many pods exist on the system? So let's give k get pods. So there is 0. We will choose the option. How many replica sets exist on the system? So just a tweak in the command, it is going to be rs, which is replica set. Again, there is no replica set on the default namespace. Let's choose the same option. Okay, it is saying, how about now? How many replica sets do you see? Again, same command. How? Now we can see one replica set. So we'll choose that option. How many pods are in decide state in the new replica set? So we can see, just to confirm, I'll give the command again. So decide 4. So we'll choose the 4 option. What is the image used to create the pods in the new replica set? So for that, if you remember from the last video, it is describe command, and then we will give the uh, pod detail, and here we can just give, um, let me first get the pods and then use describe command, describe pod, and then the name of the pod, and here um, we need the image name. So let's go to the image, which is busybox 777. How many parts are ready in this particular replica set? So let's just give the replica set command, and it is 0 in ready state. So let's give 0. Moving on to the next. Why do you think the pods are not ready? So for that we need to debug further. So we need to give get pods, and we can see it is in error image full state. So to get more details, let's try to describe pod and the name of the pod, and we can see fail to resolve busybox 777 because that repository does not exist, which means the image is not even there. So we can see images does not exist. Now delete one of the 4 pods directly using the delete command. So let's do that. We will give get pods, and then we will delete one of the pod as per the instruction. So we will delete this pod, and we can see the pod is deleted. And the next, how many pods exist now? So we can see still 4 pods are there. We can give 4. So why are there 4 pods even after we deleted? So yeah, this is the exact question we'll be getting. So replica set ensures that the desired number of pods always run. So this is the right option. And create a replica set using this YAML file located at the root. So let's give ls, and we can see this particular file. Let's try to cat and see what is the content. And we have this particular file. So it is saying there is an issue. So try to fix it. So to identify what is the issue, let's straight away try to do an apply, and we can give this particular file name, and we can see the resource mapping not found for this. So it is saying something to do with the version which is not matching. So for that, let's try to see what is the API resources, and then we will grep for the replica set. So here we can see replica set, and the short form is RS, and the version is app/v1. But in this particular API version, there is only v1. So we will try to edit this particular YAML file, and then try to update the appropriate API version, which is apps/v1. Now let's try to apply it again. and now we can see it is being created. So let's give a check. Good, it is working. Now it is saying go to the second file and then create the replica set. So I'll just clear my screen. We have the another YAML file. Let's try to apply, but right now instead of one we will give two. And here there is another error saying selector does not match the template label. So let's see, let's go to this particular file and we can see selector and then the label is not matching. So here you can see like this particular selector is like a name tag in a party. So say for example Kubernetes is the host which is hosting the party. It needs to give the name tag for every other participant. So it will just check whether the name tag which it has given and the label is matching so that it can allow the right members to the party. So we should obviously match these two. So let's just give the same label to the selector as well and then save this and apply this. Cool. Now it is created. Then yes, we are able to set that up. Now delete the two newly created replica set. So let's see what has newly created in the replica set space, and we can see these two were created a few seconds ago. And let's delete both of them. Delete rs, and then I'll give both the replica sets, and both are deleted. Let's check. Cool, both are deleted. Let's move on to the next question. Fix the original replica set to use the correct busybox image. So what we can do is try to see what is the YAML file. I'll just clear it. Yeah, so this is the new replica set YAML, and here we can see the image is busybox 777. So instead of this, we need to keep the correct image name as busybox as stated here. So we will write this and try to first let's see what are the pods running. So we can see the image pullback of error. So let's since we have edited the file, let's try to apply it. New replica set, and it is saying it is giving a warning, but it is saying it is configured. So right now let's see the pods, and so there is no change that has happened. So what we can do is let's try to delete the replica set and then try to apply it again so that it is pods are running fine. So yeah, we can confirm now it is running state. Let's check it. Cool, it is working. Quickly clear the screen. Now it is saying scale the replica set to 5 pods. Either we can use the scale command or do the edit. So let's try with the scale command. Kubernetes scale, and when in doubt use help. So here we can get the example. We'll go with this particular example and then tweak it. So here we need 5 replicas of the pod, and the replica set name is going to be um, the new replica set. So let's check. Cool. Now it is working. And the last question, scale it down to 2. So we'll use the same command, and instead of 5 we'll give it as 2 so that it is scaled down. Now let's check. Great. We are at end of the practice test and we have successfully completed it. Hope you have learned something useful, and the most important thing is you should also practice. So whenever you get time, try to practice this replica set session, and I will see you in the next. In case of any doubts, try to leave a comment. I'm always there to respond. See you in the next video. Thank you until then.